Hello everyone and welcome back. In this tutorial video, which is exercise number 14, we will cover new application, another exercise that to practice solid edge. But if you are new to solid edge, my recommendation to you is you need to start with the practice for the beginner exercises, and also finish the first 10 laps. And after that, go with the practice for beginners, and then you start the exercises. Okay, so without further ado, let's move forward. What we're going to do is we need to accomplish these drawings. And as you can see, there is a main feature in this drawing is the symmetry about the coordinate axis here. If I put the coordinate axis in the middle here, so there is a symmetry here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of the front plane and to draw the sketch, the whole sketch of the whole thing, and then start doing the extrusion. So this will allow me to finish the part in a very efficient way. I will use the top plane only for the pattern for the holes and the slots here. Okay, so let's go to solid edge and start the session. So since the dimensions are in millimeter, so what we're going to do is just we go open a new file. We use ANSI metric, and we're going to start. The first is what we're going to do is you choose one of the drawing tools. So since I'm going to start with the rectangle by center, so I'm going to click on rectangle by center. Once you click on rectangle by center, the planes will show up. Okay, so now the next step is I need to lock myself. Before I put any dimension for rectangle by center, any dimensions here, lock yourself to the front plane. So I'm going to lock to the F3, and as you can see in the upper right corner, you see the F3 means that I'm locked to this plane. So now I can go to front plane and start the drawing. Now the dimensions for the width is actually no. I'm gonna go that. Let's go back here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this part here, and then I'm going to add this right side and then make a mirror and get the left side. So let's do it this way. So I have it 82 by 12. Okay, so 82 by 12. So let's go back to solid edge and they say here 82. Enter by 12. Okay, so I'm going to put it here exactly in the middle here. So I got the middle part. Now I need to do the other side. The other side is 65 by 6. So you can see. So about here, this is 65. And the height here, the thickness here is 6. So I'm going to put 65 by 6. The way to do it is I'm going to choose rectangle by 2 point. So I'm going to go to this corner here. Try to go. The first one should be 65. Enter. And the height should be 6, which is the same. Good. So I was able to get this one. Now the next step is I need to draw the circles. This curve here. So the first, the diameter is 20 by 35. 17 and a half multiplied by 2 is going to be 35 by 20. So I'm going to put it here at a distance 42. So okay, so let's go to solid edge. I'm going to get a circle by center. I'm going to first diameter is 20. Enter. I'm going to put it any place and then I'm going to correct it later. Okay, and the second one is 35. Enter. Highlight the circle. Go to the center. When you see concentric, you click. So now I was able to get this one. Before we move forward, we would like to correct the location of the circles from the edge. So the distance x from the center of the circle, you can click on one of them to the edge here, and this should be 42. So I'm going to put 42. Very good. So the next step will be just to clean the draw. Now let me start doing the trims, since I locked myself. So I'm going to go to trim and get rid of the lower part, get rid of this inside here. Okay, and get rid of this one here, and get rid of this one here. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a mirror of this right side. So I'm going to highlight the way to do the mirror. You click on the mirror, highlight the sketch, and go to the plane of symmetry. So I'm going to click on the Z coordinate, click, then I create it, and then escape to save everything. Okay. Now let me go to the trim and get rid of this middle part here and get rid of this middle part. So I was able to get the shape here. Now I'm going to move it to the bottom a little bit, and I'm going to draw the circle, the center circle, the one in the center, these two circles here, 20 and 35 at a height 72 from the bottom or 60 from the top. Okay, because this is 12. So let's go to circle by center again. Put the 20. Start from the center, go up. When you see that the dotted red line, click means that you are in the same axis. Look at on the same axis. The next one is 35, so I'm going to put 35, enter. Go to the center. When you see concentric, click. Now we need to make the height from the center of the circle. Let me make both them are concentric, so this one and this one are concentric, so just be on the safe side. I'm going to go to any one of the circle to the top here and make sure this one is how much. It's going to be 60. I'm going to put 60. Very good. So everything moved together. Okay. After that, we need to do the tangent. I'm going to choose point just near the top. It's going to move with me. And then when I see the two symbols, I'm going to click. Okay, now right click to get out, escape to get completely out, and save everything. Now, if you did it right, you should see what I should see. I should see a circle with an X inside it. So I see that. Okay. Now let's do the other side. Come near to the top. Don't put it on the top. It will move with you. It should move with you. Okay. When I see the two symbols, I'm going to click. Right click to get out. And escape. So you're going to see the circle with the X inside. So the next step is I'm going to go to home and start the extrusion. So where is my extrusion? Click on the extrusion. I'm going to start first by face. And the face is going to be this part here. I need to have it to be symmetry. So I'm going to click on the arrow. Is it symmetry? Yes, it is symmetry. If it's not symmetry, what you need to do, you go to the symmetric relation here and you click. So this is either right or left, but I need it symmetry, so I'm going to click on the other one so to have it symmetry. And this should be 70. Okay, now let's go to the other one. Click on the arrow, and this should be 55. I'm going to put 55. What happened is the sketches disappeared. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to use the sketches, expand it, click on this sketch, right click, I'm saying restore. When I restore everything. So this way I can do the extrusion for the rib here. Okay. So I'm going to go extrude, again face, plus, I want to make it plus, add, so for this one here, right click, and I need this one to be only 8. So I'm gonna type 8. Okay, so I succeeded to make this one. The next step is I need to do the base. What? To do what in the base? To do the holes, the curves, and the location of the holes and so on. Okay, so the way to do that is first I need to do round, and the diameter, the radius should be 10. So I'm going to click on the edge here, and if this 10, it is 10. So this I accept that, or if not 10, just you change it. Click on the other edge here. We'll make the curve here. Now do the other side. Click on the edge here and click on the other edge here. Okay. I'm gonna go to the top plane. Okay. Let me do it like horizontally. Okay. Okay. Let me move this one from the way. I can leave it here. Okay. I'm gonna get circle by center. So now get circle by center. Don't put anything. I'm gonna lock myself to the top plane here. So this way. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the F3. Now I'm locked. I'm gonna get the circle by center. The diameter should be 10. So I'm gonna say 10. Highlight the curve here so I can reveal the center, and I'm gonna click here on the center. The next one is a circle which is 15. Enter. And this circle 15 should be here exactly in the middle of the line here, but it's somewhere here. Now I need to fix the location. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use X from the center of the circle to the edge here. This should be 15. Oh, almost 15. So I'm going to say, so I'm going to put 15. Very good. I'm going to draw the other finish the slot. So I'm going to click at point near the top. I'm going to move with me, and when I have it horizontal, when you see the symbol horizontal, I'm going to click, right click to get out, move to the bottom area, we'll move with you. So when you see a horizontal symbol, click. Now just right click to get out. I'm going to just try to close the shape here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight this line and highlight the edge, and this way I'm going to go, once I see the cross section, the intersection, I'm going to click on the intersection, the X, and then move down till you see also the intersection. You see the intersection? Click. Okay, now right click to get out. I'm going to use the trim, get rid of this extra line. Get rid of this extra line, get rid of the center, this center inside, and the next step is I'm going to get mirror, and I'm going to highlight this slot here. Now click on the Y coordinate, and this way I draw the same shape to the left side. So I'm going to say accept. So it's going to be enter. Okay, escape. Okay, so now I got it. So let's move to the home. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to say extrude, chain, and instead of plus, I need to do a cut. Good. So I'm going to highlight the circle. Highlight this chain here and highlight the other chain here, and then what, click on the arrow. I need to go down. That's good enough. So I was able to get the two slots and the one of the circle. Okay, now to get the other circles in the drawing here, so I need how many? I need 4 and 2. And in a rectangle goes from the center here to the center here. Okay, so how to do that? So let's go back to, I'm going to go to the top plane. Okay, and then the first, how to do the pattern, is going to be very straightforward. First, you need to highlight the circle, the one of the hole. So I'm going to highlight the hole. Once you highlight the hole, the pattern will highlight it. So I'm going to choose rectangular pattern. So I'm going to click on rectangular pattern and then go back to the middle of the thing here. Click, and then I'm going to move the rectangle, come to the edge here, so it will put it on the center of the curve here. So wait, it will go to the center of the curve. Click. Once you click, it will create the pattern you have. So the pattern I have here, or I was practiced before, it was what? 4 by 2. So it make a pattern 4 equally spaced, 4 by 2. So I'm going to accept. This is the one I do it. I say accept. So now I use the rectangular pattern, so I can put all the holes in the right location. So now let's go to the home. So it seems like, okay, I was able to get the things. Now I need to draw the, if the sketch is bothering you, what we're going to do is we can just, let me see if I can hide it, or just I'm going to delete it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide the design body. So I hide the design body and hide the what? The base, the core. Now I can delete everything here. So I'm going to highlight this. And it deletes. Now I'm going to bring the design body back. So here's the design body and here is the base. Okay. I'm going to choose one of the drawing tool. Come to the plane, the right plane. Click on this one. So I locked now to the right plane. So I'm going to go to the right. Now I have the right, so the line. So I'm going to start from the edge here. Go to the second edge here. And go a little bit, like maybe a couple of millimeters, maybe 2. That's good enough. Okay. And then do the other side. So I'm going to come from this location here, from the tip here, to the edge here. And go up a little bit. That's good enough. Good. Right click to get out. I'm going to go home. And start doing I'm going to just rotate it. Okay, I'm going to go to thin wall, because the next step is to do the ribs here, the 2 ribs here. So thin wall, under thin wall, I'm going to choose rib. The menu will come. I'm going to highlight the line and it say accept. Once you accept, it choose already 8, because the last time I did a rib, it was 8 millimeter. So it would be. So if you accept 8, it's fine. If you want to change it, you can change the dimensions here. So we'll say this will be okay. So we're going to accept. So I was able to do the rib on this side. Let's do the rib on the other side again. So this is another practice. So we'll go to thin wall, and under thin wall, choose rib. Highlight the line for the rib and accept it. And if it is the thickness is 8, say accept it again. Very good. So this will end the video for this session, and we succeeded to do it in a very efficient and a quick way and accurately. Okay, I hope that you liked the video. First, I would like to thank you for watching the video, and please give me your feedback. And if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and give it a thumb up. Have a wonderful day, and wish you all the best, and see you soon on another video. Bye-bye.